this was the homework, 16 and 17 and 15. So did you guys try that? These questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 16 you tried. So, but you didn't send me the homework.
Sir,
So
didn't
what
got anything.
didn't got you were not able to solve this? These three questions. Yes. Martin, Rishita, what about you guys? Khudeja and Siddhika. So you were absent, right? Yeah. So did you guys try these questions? You got stuck. Okay. So Akib tried these question and he got stuck in some of the question. So 15. Which question you got stuck? Don't say all of it. Yes, Akib. Uh, yes. What about you guys? Rishita and Martin, Khadija, you were also there in the previous class. So what about you guys? Did you guys try these questions? At least tell me yes or no. So then we can move ahead, right? Because otherwise, if I move ahead without telling these questions, then yes, Akib is saying he tried some of the question and he got stuck. What about you guys? Yes, Rishida, Martin, and Khadija. What about you guys? Did you guys try these questions? Okay, Martin's mic is not working. Yeah, Rishida and Khadija, what about you guys? Am I audible to everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, so they are not. If you guys have tried, then I'm not gonna scold you or anything like that. So if you guys have not tried, then it's okay. But at least say you have not tried or you didn't do these homework. So okay, be responsive, guys. Otherwise, I won't be able to understand whether you guys are understanding what I'm saying or not. Okay, so yeah, let us try this. Okay, so this 15th question. So I told you guys that this was exactly like this question. So this was exactly like which one? Okay, where was that question? Yeah, this one, 14th one. So this was exactly like 14th one. That's why I skipped this question and then I told you guys to do this homework on. Right. So what was the idea of this question? Yes. How do we solve this question? Yeah. What was the idea? So this is not in the form of x equals to 3t square plus 5t plus 6. This is not in this form. So this is not like a function of t. Here you have t as function of x, right? But to calculate the velocity, right? Calculate the velocity from here, you need x as function of t. So then you can calculate dx by dt, which will give you velocity. This was the idea, right? So in this question, it is given t as function of x. And this was exactly like this. So in this question, what we did, guys, in this question, what was the idea? Yes, what was the idea of this 14th question?
Sir, we tried dx by dt method.
Yeah. So, but what we did in both the sides, what we did?
We used velocity method.
Yeah, that we want to calculate because in this question we have to find out the displacement when velocity is zero. So the idea is that we have to find out velocity first, right?
Yes,
When
sir.
when we have to find out velocity first, and then we can talk about the displacement, right? But we have to find out the velocity first. So how do we find out the velocity? Hmm. Okay, so one way is that what we can do is that put the 6 in this right hand side. So this is 6 minus, okay. And then I want to get x. So what should I do? I want to get x. So what should I do? Yes, anyone? What should I do?
Sir, can you transpose root 3?
Yeah, no, so this root is,
Also, we can square.
yeah, we can square. Yes, absolutely right. So we can square both these sides. Yeah, good. So we have to just find out the way to reach here, right? So squaring both sides. So this would be what? This would be 3x and this would be 6 minus 3t square. Right. Now we can take this 3. So in the right hand side, so this is x 6 minus 3t square divided by 3. So this is Rx, right?
Sir, we won't open the bracket.
Okay, so we can open the bracket also, but we can leave it at here also. So let us open the bracket, right? So this would be what? This would be 36 plus 9t square minus 18t divided by 3. So x is what? 9t square by 3, which is 3t square, and minus 6t and plus 12. So this is, now we have x in the form of t, which you guys already know, right? So
Yes,
you
sir.
have this x. Now your job is to find v and put v equal to 0. So then you guys tell me what is the time that you get. So now this is your job. Calculate v and put t equal to 0 and then tell me what v equal to 0 and then what do you get for t. Yeah, everyone, quickly calculate and then tell.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Martin, Rishita, Kudeja, and Siddhika. So you guys also calculate, and if you have any doubt, please ask. Right. So if you are having some doubt, then also you can ask. But please don't be, uh, yeah, non-responsive and yeah, please respond when I ask you some questions. In that way, I can understand whether you guys are learning or not. Right. Are you guys calculating?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Akib is calculating. Martin, Rishita, Siddhika, Kudija, what about you guys? Yes, everyone, why you guys are silent? At least write it in the chat box if you're not comfortable in speaking. So write it in the chat box. Okay? Or you guys are not revising. Yes. Okay. Who has written in the chat box? Yeah, okay. So V is dx by dt. We have to differentiate. Absolutely right, Akib. So differentiation, guys, right? Khudeja, do you know differentiation? Yes, Khudeja. Can you write it in the chat box? Okay, good. So everyone knows differentiation. So please find out velocity first. Okay, who's got the answer?
Calculating, sir.
Calculate. Yes, Martin, are you calculating?
Yeah, yes,
Good, good. Rishita, what about you? Are you calculating? Yes, Rishita, are you
Yes,
there?
yes,
Oh,
sir. I'm calculating.
yes, yes. Please calculate and tell. D is 0. So Siddhika is getting D, which is 0. So you directly calculated the answer. I just told you, Siddhika, to calculate the time. Time for which velocity is 0. Right. Okay, so if you have calculated directly the answer, then oh, t equal to 2. Good, good. So Siddhika has got, okay, what's, yeah, so, yeah, Siddhika has got t equal to 2. What about you guys? Akib and Rishita and Martin and Khadija. What about you guys? Yes, guys. So 2 minutes. Good. So we have majority. Akib has also got t equal to 2 seconds. Anyone else?
So
Anyone
even
else?
I got,
Yeah, Rishita, you also got t equal to 2.
yes, sir.
Good. So now we can say that t is equal to 2. Martin, can you tell me, Martin and Khadija,
is it six?
you got 6. Okay, so we have now one opposition, right? So these three are in majority and we have one opposition. So Khudeja, what about you? Yes, T is 2. Okay, so everybody is getting 2 seconds. Martin, do you want to change your answer? Do you want to switch? sides?
Maybe.
Okay, so let us check. Right. Everybody, good, good. Now you guys are responding. This is how, right? So we do the class. Otherwise, it gets boring if you guys are not involved, right? So we have x is 3t square and 6t plus 12. So to calculate velocity, we have to just differentiate this displacement, right? So which means that we have to take the differentiation of this whole term. So we have, right, so 3t square. So what is the differentiation of 3t square? It is 3 into 2 into t, which is 60. I will directly do the calculation. Right? So 60 minus of 6. Huh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is 60 minus 6. This is the velocity. So how did you guys get t equal to 2 seconds? So this is 0. Velocity is 0, which means that 60 minus 6 equals to 0, which means that 6 I take common, this is 1, 0, so I'm getting 1. Yeah, so what's the, everyone got t equal to 2 seconds, right? So where was the mistake? Yes, so am I doing any mistake? Yes, guys. So 6 minus 3t square and then 3 goes in the denominator. Then this is 9t square. Oh, so this is 6 threes are 18 into 2. Right, this is 36t. Yeah, so this is 36t. And then we have this 12t. So that is how you got 12t. This is 12t. And this is also 12t. So then you get 12. So in this way you will get, but I didn't give, my question was wrong, right? So for this, you will get t equal to 1. So how do you guys calculated the t equal to 2 second for this one? Yes, you to give me 2 minutes to solve the answer. Oh, so you were asking, so okay. Okay, so the Akib is saying that he was asking that I give him 2 minutes to solve the answer. Okay. Yeah, so that is how you will get t equal to 2. Now, for this t equal to 2, my velocity is 0. So I know that what is the time here, right? This time is 2 seconds and the or the displacement varies as this. So for t equal to 2 second, I have time value of time. So I can put it in here and then I'll get the displacement. So this would be 3 into 2 square minus 12 into 2 plus 12. So this is how much? 12 minus 24 plus 12, which is 24 minus 24, which is 0. Okay, so this is how, yes, Siddhika, yeah, yeah, who is saying, so anyone saying something?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is how you will get the displacement, right? The idea was that when velocity is zero, so first we find the velocity, we put it to zero, we first find the velocity, put it to zero, then we will get the time. And at this time, we have to find the displacement. So this was the question. Any doubt in this question, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, please quickly note it down. So yeah, the question is that how do you guys get the same wrong answer when my question was wrong? Okay, so quickly note it down, and then you guys will tell me about the 16th question. Okay, we have
Finished,
already
sir.
finished. Yeah, the rest of you guys, you have already so done this part. So then you only needed to calculate. But Siddhika got the right answer, so no need to no need for Siddhika to note it down. Yes, rest of you guys noted. Yes, everyone noted. Again, you guys went silent. Yes, Rishita, Martin, Kudeja, noted.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us do the next question. And then we'll move on to the next topic, which is the uniformly accelerated motion. Okay. So we are currently, yeah, so this question. And this is exactly the same as this one, right? So this is same. And then I will ask this quick question and then we'll move on to the next topic. So the relative velocity we have, yes, Akib. Yeah, you are partially correct. Good, good. So Akib is saying that we have to calculate, yeah, we have to calculate the acceleration or whatever it is. So 180 minus 16x to the power half, which is root of 180 minus 60. So both are the same, so let me write it this way. And we have to calculate the acceleration. So Akib is saying that we can use this one, right? So Akib, you tell me that to calculate the velocity with respect to time, so what should be the function of this velocity, right? This velocity should be in the form of or in the function of time or something else.
Time, right?
Time. So it should be function of time, right? When we do this differentiation. But you can see that, is this the function of time?
No, sir.
No. So we have to write the differentiation such that we get the function of what?
X.
X, right? Absolutely correct. So you are going in the right direction. So what should we do? Remember when we were doing the kinematics equation and we derived the third equation. So in that we changed something, right? We changed the differentiation. So can you recall and tell me how can we do that? And this question to you guys as well. Rishita, Martin, Khudeja and Siddiqa. So this is absolutely right that we have to use this one. But this is function of x, so we have to write it with respect to dx, right? How can we do that? Anyone want to answer this question? Anyone want to answer this question? Yes, anyone? Oh, you don't remember, Akif. Okay, so anyone, Rishida, do you remember? Or you have forgotten? Forgotten, Rishida? Okay, so we have to take it as the differentiation of x. So what we can do is that we take the differentiation of x, right? Now we have divided with this dx, so we should multiply it with dx. Am I correct? Can I do this?
Yes, sir.
So now you can see that this is dx by dt. Dx by dt is what? Dx by dt.
Instantaneous
Yeah, dx by dt is instantaneous what?
acceleration.
Dx by dt. Hmm. Dx by dt.
Instantaneous velocity.
Velocity, right? So this is v. This is v. So this would be v dv by dx. So now you can see that we have changed the differentiation with respect to x in here. Now we can take the differentiation, right? So
Yes, sir.
you guys quickly calculate and tell me what you get. So you have this velocity, and you guys tell me that what is du by dx that you guys get. Please do this and oh, before you guys do that, do you guys remember what is? So let's say that I have x equal to or y equal to root 2 or root x. So do you guys remember what was the differentiation of root x? Keeping that in mind, please do this differentiation. Yeah, everyone please do this differentiation and tell me the answer. So you guys have to calculate the differentiation of root of or whatever 180 minus 16x to the power half. So remember you have two functions. One is this algebraic function power polynomial, and then inside you have the algebraic function. So remember to use the chain. Okay, and whenever you guys get any answer, please tell. Yes. Anyone got any answer?
Doing, sir.
Yes. Anyone else? So the previous time Siddhika got the right answer. Right. So yes, guys, can you tell me? So what will you get when you have this velocity? Half part. Okay, okay. So we'll see about that. Anyone else? Yes, Rishida, got any answer?
No, sir.
Okay, and Kuteja, Martin, what about you guys? Siddhika? Okay, so let us do this question. First part is that this is algebraic or polynomial, right? So we will do the differentiation of this one. So we know that what is the differentiation? Half will come out beside this and we subtract, right? So half minus 1. This is the first part. In this part, do we have any doubt?
No, sir.
And then applying the chain rule. So we have inside this, we have another function. So d by dx of 180 minus 16, right? So, and then this is all, right? So this is half, and this is 1 minus 180 16x. Half minus 1 is minus half, right? And then d by dx of this is 180. So what is the differentiation of constant? What is the
Sorry, sir.
what is the differentiation of a constant number? Yeah,
The same constant.
same constant. Okay, so differentiation, the rule that we follow. So let's say this is some constant. So what was the differentiation?
Zero.
0. So if I write it like this, then it is easy to answer. Oh, so this is right. And then we have this minus 16. It is taken outside. So dx by dx is 1. So we will get minus 16. Right. So what do
Yes,
we
sir.
have? We have this 2 cancel out. So we have minus 8. And this is minus half. So if I write it in the denominator, this is 180 minus 16x and then half and then minus 8. So any doubt in this part? If you guys have any doubt, please ask. Any doubt up to this point, everyone?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay, then we just plug in the values of this in this side. So the acceleration would be half. What is so the acceleration would be acceleration is v dv by dx. So v we know this is 180 minus 16x half and dv by dx we just calculated minus 8 divided by 180 minus 16x half. So this is cancelling and we have a which is minus 8 meter per second square. So what is this acceleration? Uniform or non-uniform acceleration? Yeah, what?
non-uniform,
Yeah, what do you say, Martin?
non-uniform,
Non-uniform. So what do we mean by non-uniform? Non-uniform meaning variable. Variable meaning it changes over time. So is this acceleration changing over time? Do we have something like this? Let's say 3t square plus 5t. Is it like this?
No, sir.
So this is a constant number, right? It is not depending upon x or t or something, anything else. So it is a constant, uniform acceleration, right? This is a non-uniform. And if I write like 3x plus 4, this is a non-uniform. If I write like 3v plus 5, so this is a non-uniform. It is changing with velocity, it is changing with distance, it is changing with time. So these are the non-uniform, right? But in here, it does not depend upon t, v, or x. So this is a uniform acceleration. Okay, you guys, please note down this part, and if you have any doubt, please ask. So, any doubt? Yeah, Kuteja and Siddhika. You guys also, if you have any doubt, so please ask.
No, sir.
Okay, Akib, are you saying that you won't ask if you have any doubt?
No, no, sir. Telling I'm not having any doubt.
Yeah,
Clear.
no, no, I'm just joking. Yeah, so please note it down. And
Finish,
when
sir.
it's finished, okay, rest of you guys. So now, lastly, I will give a very easy question, and then we'll move on to the next topic. So rest of you guys, note it up to this point. Okay, so then note this one. Oh, okay, quickly finish this, guys, and then we'll move on to the next topic. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will give you a very simple question, and then you guys tell me the answer. So this 41, this 14th question. You guys have to just calculate the initial velocity of the particle. Initial mean that time is so you have to figure out what is v at t equal to 0. Please calculate this and tell. Quickly calculate this and tell. Yes, guys. Whenever you get any answer, please tell. Yes. Who's got the answer?
Calculating, sir.
Okay, so Akib is calculating, and then Shita also calculating, Martin also calculating, they are also calculating, and Steve also calculating. So you guys calculate and tell me the answer. So idea is clear, right? We have to calculate velocity first and then put time equal to 0. So these are the two basic ideas that we have to follow. We have done this before, so that's why I'm not doing this problem. Yes, anyone got the velocity first? Yes, anyone who has got the velocity? Okay, so it was, yes, anyone? Martin, did you get the velocity? Yes, Martin, did you get the velocity first?
Still doing, sir.
Yeah, what was the velocity that you got?
Four, four,
Yes,
four,
4. Yeah, Martin, what was the velocity that you got?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm saying that what is the velocity that you get? So did you get the form of the velocity?
still
Rishita?
doing it, sir.
Oh, doing, you are still doing. Okay, anyone else? Rishita, Rishita, what is the velocity that you got? Udeja, Satika, anyone?
Still doing it.
Oh, you are still doing. So you guys have to differentiate, right? And x is given. Yes, dx by dt. Yeah. So distance is given or displacement is given, and you have to calculate the velocity. So dx by dt, right? Now from this you will get the velocity. So who has got the velocity? Yes. No one. So if you guys are facing any difficulty or anything that you don't understand, please tell me. Right? Because it is very important that you guys learn. So if you guys are not understanding, then it would be
Is it minus A1?
minus A1. Okay, so you are getting minus A1. You directly got the answer. Are you saying that this is the velocity, initial velocity? Okay, so Martin has got t equal to 0. t equal to 0. Yeah, t equal to 0, we have to calculate b is minus a1. So Martin is getting minus a1 and Khadija is also getting minus a1. Okay, Siddhika, Rishida and Aki, what about you guys? Siddhika has got a1. Okay, yes,
So I didn't get it.
you didn't get. Okay, good, good. But you tried. So this is Akib still stuck at somewhere.
Sir, doing. I
Okay.
got what I was doing wrong.
Oh, okay. So now let us try this, right? And check what we should do. So x is a naught, a1, and a2. These are constant values. So this is a1 t square t, and then we have a2 t square, right? So dx by dt, which is v, this would be how much? This would be d by dt of a naught. Let me write separate. And this is d by dt of a1t and then d by dt of at square. Right. So what is this, Akib?
Sorry, sir?
What is this? dA naught by
0.
0. This is cancelled. A1 is taken outside. So this is dt by dt, which is 1. And then A2 is taken outside. T square differentiation is what, Rishita? Yes. What is the differentiation of T square? Right. So velocity is yeah, minus A1 plus 2A2. This is the velocity that we are getting. Right. And it is a function of time. But for initial velocity t is 0. So V0 would be what? This would be minus of A1 plus 2A2 into 0. So this is 0 and V is V initial, which is minus A. So Martin and Khadija got the right answer, right? And good that you guys tried. So this is what I'm asking. At least you guys try and don't bother if it is correct or so. You guys have to just understand the methodology, right? The idea or the approach that we should take. Any doubt in this question, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, please note it down and then we'll start the next topic. And you guys start revising if you are not revising. Otherwise,
Finish, sir.
finished. Rishita, what about you guys? Martin, Khadija. Oh, so Martin Khadija got the right answer. So yeah, Siddhika, you also complete. Okay, so if everybody has noted, so now let us move on to the next topic. Next topic is uniform acceleration, right? So for uniform acceleration, which means that throughout the journey, okay, so which means that throughout the journey, the acceleration is same, right? Okay. So for uniform acceleration, what do we have? Yeah. Let's say we have this chart, right? So acceleration is same, which is A. In here, the acceleration is same, and in here also the acceleration is right. Let's say this is A, B, C, and D1. So the body or the object was at here, right? It was accelerating, but the acceleration was A. So whatever the velocity in here, so this is V1, V2, V3, and V4. So V2 by V1 by T, whatever the time interval is. This is equal to whatever the time interval is V3 by V2 by T and V4 minus V3 by T. This is what acceleration A1, this is what acceleration A2, this is what acceleration A3. So these are all equal. So this is what we call uniform acceleration, right? When acceleration overall the journey is same. Okay. Now for the uniform acceleration, we have three equations, three kinematics equation, right? So what are those equations? What are those equations? Can you guys
Sorry,
tell
sir.
me? What are the equation for the equation of motion for the uniform acceleration? Yes, we have three equation of motion, right? So what are those? This we have already done in the class, so that is
Sir,
why.
V is equal to U plus AT.
Yes, yes, absolutely right. So that is what I'm asking. Yeah,
S is equal to UT plus half AT square.
and the last one.
V square minus UC is equal to 2S.
Yeah, so these are the three set of equation when the acceleration is uniform. So these three are only applicable when acceleration is same, right? When acceleration is something like 3 meter per second or 2 meter per second or something like that. Not like this 3t square plus 5 or something function of x or something. So whenever the acceleration is uniform, then you have these three equations. Okay. Now there is one extra equation which is called the distance traveled in nth second. Right. So nth second means that let's say the body or the object is covering in the uniform acceleration, the body is covering this distance, right? So let's say the time that it takes to start from here and to reach here is n, right? So we can write what is the distance traveled in n seconds. Is this clear? So what is the
Yeah.
distance covered in n seconds using the second equation?
So we have to find.
Yeah, just tell me what would be the time is n seconds, and the second equation we know. So what would be the distance?
UN plus half AN square.
Yes, absolutely right. Good. So this is distance traveled in n seconds, right? Now, if I ask you that what is the distance covered in n minus 1 second? So 1 second before n second. So this t is n minus 1. What would be s n minus 1? Yes.
Sir, un minus un u.
Yeah, un minus 1 and then half a n minus 1 square. Am I correct? Time is now n minus 1. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
So, what is this distance? What is this distance? Yes. What is this distance? Let me ask you like this. So let's say the body starts from here and it reaches here in t equal to 9 seconds, right? So in 9 seconds, the body covers this distance. And let's say in 8 seconds, the body reaches here. So at this point, let's say this is C. So at this point, t is 8 seconds, right? So what would be this distance then in terms of
That will be
time?
covered in 1 second.
Yeah, so this will be called the distance travel in the ninth second, right? So up to 8 second body reached here, right? And the last 1 second the body reached here, right? So for 9 second the body is here and for 8 second the body is here. So this is the distance it covered in the ninth second, right? So this would be S9 minus S8. Is this a point clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So similarly, if I want to calculate S nth second, right? So this would be Sn minus Sn minus 1. So this is Sn is what? Un plus half a n square. And then this is what? U. So minus of un minus 1 and plus half a n minus 1 whole square. So when we simplify this, right? So when we simplify this, this is un plus half a n square. This is minus of un minus u and n minus 1 whole square. So n square minus 2n plus 1. So we further simplify this. So this is un minus u plus half an square and minus of what 2 to cancel half into 2n and plus of a by 2, right? So this 2 cancels and what do we have? We have un plus half an square minus of un plus of u minus of half an square and plus of an and plus of minus of a by 2, right? So a by 2. So un and un cancelled, half an square and half an square cancelled. So what do we have? We have u and plus an minus a by 2. So I can write this as u plus a n minus 1 by 2. So this is the distance covered in nth second, right? So is this clear to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this we have already, maybe this we have already done in the CBSE class, but yeah, you guys quickly note it down. So this part you guys note it down. And whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell.
Finished, sir.
Finished. What about rest of you guys? Yes,
Done.
done. Martin, Sitika, Kudeja, what about you?
Yes, sir.
Finished. Okay, so now what we'll do is that we'll do a very simple question and then, yeah, okay, Sitika. So now we'll do some simple question and then we'll do the next, we'll increase the level. So let me check if you guys know this or not, or you guys have revised it or not. So let's say that body starts from rest and accelerates with acceleration which is 3 meter per second square. Calculate the distance it covered in 4 seconds. Also calculate the velocity at 4 seconds. So you guys please calculate and tell me. This is a very direct question and then we'll yeah, so then we'll increase the level of the questions. Please calculate and tell. So a body starts from rest, which means that initial velocity is right. Acceleration is given and time is also given. So you have to calculate what is s and what is these are the two things you need to calculate. Okay, so we'll start with the simple one so that you guys get a hang of it, right? So whenever you guys get the answer, please tell. Okay, who's got the answer? So V is 12. Good. So Akib got V equal to 12 meter per second, right? And then what is S? S is 24. Okay, 24 meters. Yeah. So what about rest of you guys? Are you guys getting something? This is a very trivial question, right? Anyone else got the answer? Yes. Ishita, Martin, Siddhika, Udeja. What about you guys? This was a very direct question that I asked, right? Yes, anyone else got the answer? Yeah, did you guys solve the question at least? Okay, so what we can do, right? Let me just, this is this, so U is 0 and A is what? 3 and time is 4. So 12 meter per second. Yes, good. Okay, you got the answer. And then what do we have? S is UT plus half AT square, right? So U is 0, so this is 0 plus half 3 into 4 into 4. So this is what? This is 24 meters, right? So these are the answers. Okay. Now, similarly, let us go to the difficult one. So we have a particle experiences a constant acceleration for 20 seconds after starting from rest. If it travels a distance s1 in the first 10 seconds and a distance s2 in the next 10 seconds, then we have to find out about this relation, right? So which relation is correct? So in these type of question, the important thing is that we have to make the diagram, a descriptive diagram. So whatever the information that we have, we write in this diagram. So this is from, let's say, A to B. The distance is how much? S1 in the first 10 seconds. So T is 10 second and distance is S1, right? Again, it is starting from 0. It is starting from rest. So initial speed is 0. Now, in the second 10 second, right? So in the next 10 seconds, it covers the distance which is S2. And remember, this is a constant acceleration, uniformly accelerated motion. So what is the acceleration at this point? What is the acceleration?
20 seconds.
No, no, 20 second is time, right? So acceleration is, let's say, E. And in here, what would be the acceleration again? Yes. What would be the acceleration?
Sir, here also A, right?
A, right? Because,
Because
yeah, absolutely right. Because it has some constant acceleration. Good. So we now have all these information, right? We have all these information and we know three equations. Okay. So, firstly, what we can write about, so at this point, the object started from here and reached at this point. So, what can we tell about the velocity at this point? What would be this? Yes. What would be the velocity at this point? Let's say it is v. So, what would be v? Yes. So, v is u plus at, right?
sir, U
And
is 0,
u is 0, so this is cancelled, and t is what?
10,
10. So v
A
is
10.
10, right? This we know, correct?
Yes, sir.
So v is 10. Now, what we can write about this distance s1? What we can write about this s1? So
Sir,
this is,
UT plus half A T square, right?
yeah, yeah, absolutely right. So this is ut plus half at square, right? So S1 and U is 0. This is cancelled. And T is how much? T is how much?
10, sir.
10. So this is 10 into 10. So this is 5. So this is 58. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now the body was here and then from here it reached here. So at this point, what is the initial velocity? At this point, what is the initial velocity?
10A.
10a, right? So now u is 10a. Okay. And what would be the distance then? S2. Ut plus half at square. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So u value we know. This is 10a. And t is how much?
10.
10. This is 10. And this is a and 10 into 10. So 10 into 10. So this is how much? 50. So this is 100A plus 50A. So this is 150A. Right. This is S2. So we know that this is in the form of A. Right. Can we write A in another form using this equation? Can we write that? Yeah.
Sir, how?
So in here, this S2 is coming in the form of acceleration, right? But we
Yes, sir.
can calculate the acceleration using this identity. Can we do that?
Should we divide both of them?
Yeah, so we can write A as S1 by 50. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So we can put the value of acceleration in here. So this is 150 and S1 divided by 50. So this is cancelled and this is 2. So S2 is 3S1. So which one is correct? So this one, S1 is how much? S1 is S2 by. So this one is correct. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rishita, Kudeja, oh, so who got disconnected? Uh, yeah, Martin got disconnected. Kudeja, Rishita, and Siddhika. What about you guys? Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay, then please note it down. Yeah, then please note it down, guys, and then 42. So who is volunteering to try this question? Who wants to try this question? We have, remember, we have only three equations. So we have only three equations and we have to apply those three equations, right? Okay, so whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell. Yeah, noted everybody?
Yes, sir.
Rishita, Kureja, and Sitika, what about you guys? Noted?
Yes, sir.
So who wants to try the 42 question? Anyone volunteering? I will help. Yes. So don't bother if it is correct or incorrect. Anyone?
Sir, U will be 0.
U would be zero. Absolutely right. U is zero because moving from rest. Right.
Yes, sir.
And under the constant acceleration, let us take that as E. Right. So let us first draw the diagram. Okay. So we have it is this is zero, right? U is zero, and S1. S1 is from right. So this is S1, and time is what? This is P minus one. Okay. And S2 be the displacement in the first P second. So from here to here, this is S2. And T is what? P
P.
second. So can we write, so first let us write what is S1. What would be S1?
Sir, UT, so 0.
Yeah, UT
Half
plus half
A.
AT square U is 0. So half A and time is how much?
P minus 1 the whole square.
Yes, absolutely right. So P minus 1 whole square, which is half of P square minus 2P plus 1. So this we know, S1, right? Now
Yes,
what
sir.
would be S2, Akib?
S2.
Yeah,
T will be P.
yeah, absolutely
Sir,
right.
U will be 0 again.
Again, because we are starting from here, right? So you
Okay,
again,
sir.
yes,
So half AP.
AP square. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So now we
Yes, sir.
can, yeah, absolutely correct. So now we can do nothing about these two equations, right? It is solved, right? Now we have to find out that the displacement in this tth second, nth second. So what do we know about s nth second? What do we know? Yeah, what
Sir,
is
U plus A
yes,
in bracket N minus half.
n minus half? Absolutely right. Very good. Okay. So now, good. So we are in the right direction. So the n is what? This big guy. So n is right. This is the question.
Yes, sir.
U is how much?
0.
So it is cancelled. So A and N is how much?
Sir, N.
N. Yes,
P square minus P plus 1.
absolutely right. And minus half. So let us take the LCM. Right, this is A and 2P square minus 2P plus 2 minus 1. Right, and this is by 2. Okay. So now this is what? A and 2P
P
square
square minus P.
1.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Sir, it
Okay.
will be cancelled, right?
Which will be
No, no,
cancelled.
no.
Now
Sorry.
you see that we have P square minus 2P plus 1. This we can calculate, right? So this would be how much? P square minus 2P plus 1 would be 2S1 divided by A. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
And P would be how much? P square would be how much from here?
S2A. No. 2S2 by A.
Absolutely right. Now you see that we have P square minus 2P plus 1. But in here we have 2P square minus 2P plus 1. So how can we write this in this way? How can we write that? Okay, let me ask this question. So how can I write 2p square as p square? How can I write that?
Sir, we should divide by 2.
So forget about the division. So this is p square plus p square. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us write that in that way. So this is a by 2. This is p square plus p square minus 2p plus 1. So now, do we know about this quantity?
Yes, sir.
And do we know this quantity?
P square.
Yeah, from here and from here. Good. So now let us put those values. So a by 2 and p square from here. So this is 2s2 by a. And then from here, 2s1 by. So we can take
LCM is
2.
equal.
Yeah. So 2s 2 by a common, so we can take it outside, and this is s2 plus s1. So a cancel, 2 cancel, and whatever this a is p square minus p plus 1. So this is s1 plus s2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this was simple, right? We have to just put the values and see, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you guys have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, please note it down. Yes, Rishita and Martin is not here. Siddhika and Khadija. Any doubt in this question, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, then please note it down. Guys. Oh, so we are already, yeah. So what I will do is that I will send some question. You guys, please at least try those questions. Okay, in that way you can understand how much you guys have understood.
Finish, sir.
Finished already. So are you writing simultaneously?
No, sir.
Okay, so how did you finish this fast? Good, good. Yeah, you guys, whenever you guys have completed, please let me know. Yes.
Finish,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Siddhika has noted. You have noted. Khudeja and Chita, what about you guys? What about you guys?